parachutes. What was it about that film that made you want to come on board?
I am really good friends with the filmmakers,
Ah.
and they showed me the script, and I just fell in love with the story. And it's an immigrant story, basically, which I can relate to very well. I'm from the Philippines, and I've been in Los Angeles for like 10 years. But this story was completely different. It's a thriller, an immigrant story, and I just wanted to be part of it. And not to mention that it was just so I love the filmmakers, so that was like the biggest push for me.
I found it interesting because you're blending the Korean immigrant story with Midwestern America. So
Yes.
how does one go about composing that?
So actually, funnily enough, the main character, they wanted to use a Korean lullaby or like a child folk song.
Yeah.
So that Korean element was already kind of accounted for through this lullaby. So the westernization of it was including some orchestra and a little bit of synthesizer to give it the old Hollywood feel. So it's a combination of those both. And also, it's based off of a true story. And the girl that it was based off of, she's a Korean and she's a cellist. So I actually asked her to perform on the score in a movie that is about her.
Well, that's the thing. So you can tell from artistic, you just feels more real
Yes.
when you have all that behind you,
Yes.
behind the scenes. All right. So you've also done some documentary.
I have, yeah.
How did you approach documentary differently than you do with narrative?
Oh, they're very different. They're night and day. I'm actually doing a rom-com right now,
Oh.
and that narrative writing, I feel like there's more starts and stops.
Yeah.
You know, like with documentaries, you get, like I just finished a documentary called I Love Filipino, and it's a kind of a travel lifestyle series. And I felt like I was just writing songs that were instrumental, and they could play behind
Right.
the narration, the talking heads, the whole way through. But with narrative, you have to be very like delicate. Like when an actor does this one thing or says this one thing or looks a different way, you kind of have to be reactive to that
Yeah.
with narrative. So it's a fun kind of diversity of projects.
I know it's a lot of time artists, composers, editors sometimes lock into one genre or style. Do you recommend diving into the different ones to kind of enhance your musical experience?
I recommend it, highly recommend it, because then you get to experience. I mean, maybe I have ADHD with music. It could be a me problem, but it's not a problem at all. I feel like nowadays we're so multifaceted. Ask one person what genre of music that they listen to, they'll name 10. Because everyone, even genre of viewership of shows, like we don't stick to one anymore. And I think being able to work on different ones is also very helpful for the creative experience. You get to shift
Yeah.
realities, and that's just fun.
And plus, it might be fun for getting knocked out of your comfort zone once in a while.
Exactly, yeah.
To
And
challenge
sometimes one project feeds into the other that comes out of nowhere, and it's inspired by a completely different genre, which adds interest
Yeah.
to the next project.